Okay, so I'm gonna do this video really quick on how I do my eyebrows. I don't know why my eyes look super big in this video, but these are a couple day old eyebrows, so I'm about to just wash this off and we're gonna wipe this off. It's kind of stuck because I used pomade instead of a pencil. So that's how I'm gonna be teaching you guys with a pomade. Now, I was supposed to wax my eyebrows a while ago. Never waxed them. I may not need to, or I might have. I don't remember. But go along with your arch or arch them, or however. So eventually, I'm gonna be showing y'all how to do them again in a different video. When my eyebrows are shaved and together. I can't remember if I waxed them or shaved them, but that's not even a problem because another word for concealer is eraser. Okay, so what I'm using is LA Girl pomade, brow pomade, and I'm also using LA Girl concealer too. And I never realized I had LA Girl this whole time. I thought I had Tattoo Studio. If you find Tattoo Studio, you can use that too. Tattoo Studio and this, they're both sold at Walmart. Most concealer from LA Girl, people use Fawn. That's why you can never find it in the store. It's so hard to find. Everybody use Fawn. And you also need an angle brush. This is the one I put my pomade on with. This is the one that I put my concealer on with, depending, because I have a backup one that I use too for my concealer. This one. Okay, so what you want to do is take your angle brush. This is the angle brush. This is the only brush I use for my eyebrows. So if it's black, it comes black on the end, but this is the only thing I use it for. So I take my angle brush and you dip it in the pomade. You kind of like stroke it a little bit. Now, just watch. Try to stay in the frame. You go on the bottom of your eyebrow and go at the angle. I kind of went a little too low, but that's fine. See that? And don't worry about it being too dark. I don't even know why it's that dark, but don't worry about it. Get some more pomade. Go across the top. And down and connect it to you connect it to the line you made previously. See how that connects? You do not need to dip it again because there's still residue on this brush. And just take it forward. And you're also blending what you already have on your eyebrows too, because it's connecting to the brush and it's helping it smear. Connect it down. You see it far in front. You can either use a spoolie or you can continue to use the brush. I like to just use the brush and I can use this later or not at all. And you take this part and just brush up lightly. See how that all connects? It's from the residue on the brush. Got that? Then you could take the spoolie, if you want, and do this. It makes it look more natural. Okay? Mind you, I barely use this. Next to onto the left eyebrow, I already re-dipped my brush. Now, mind you, I did not shave or wax my eyebrows before this. You cannot tell. And then I'm going to give you more reason and to show you it's never going to tell. But I'm not telling you not to ever do it. This is for them days where you don't have the time. So again, you go down at the bottom. Draw your line either against your eyebrow or underneath, depending on how thick you want them. Mind you, this is a craft. You can make your eyebrows look however you want them to look. Got that bottom line? Go back in your pomade. Do the top. Start with the arch part of the eyebrow. Drag and connect down to your bottom line. This is always my good eyebrow. This one was always the messed up one. Then keep going. Got that? I don't know if I was in frame or not. I hope I was. And you take your brush after it's re-dipped and do your top line and fill in right here. And then you take it in the front again and stroke up. think I'm running out of pomade, but it's cool. I'm pulling it from the bottom line that I had there. The line you make at the bottom, you can also use that and smear up like I just did because I didn't have enough pomade on my brush. Okay, now we got the brows, got the arches together. Okay, now it's time for some concealer. Now I have my concealer and I have my brush. It's supposed to be like for eyeshadow, but I don't use. This case is only for my eyebrows. So I take my LA Girl concealer and I make sure it's across like this. And I go across underneath my eyebrow. Now, if you're not doing a whole face of makeup, you don't need that much. You just go across like this. And then you can blend out the bottom. Okay, this is why it's called the eraser. You don't even see that I did not shade my under eyebrows. Okay. This is for a natural look. No makeup, just lashes, basic. Okay. Now we're going to do the other eyebrow. Now that I have both under eyes done, we're going to do the top. Now, if you're doing a full face of makeup, you will put lighter color here and match your skin tone up here. So if you're light skin or my color, you use fawn at the top, but use maybe like cool tan in the bottom. Or you'll use, if you're dark skin, you will use fawn right here and use toffee or chestnut at the top. Okay. But in my case, I just use the same colors. So we're going to put some more concealer on the brush. Oh, shit. And hold it this way. Unless you have a big brush, you can go like this. And go across the top. I usually start in the middle so there won't be no harsh lines in the beginning of my eyebrow. In this part, you can really just take your time. And I see that I went across in this Y at the end, so I just go back and then I just drag it down and erase it. It's a little thick. I might draw me a little tail on there, but you get the gist. But I'm going to do that at the end. I'm going to show you. So let's go back and do the other eyebrow. Hope you can see. Yeah. Mind you, I said this is my best eyebrow. This one always come out better. I always got to tweak the other one. And then just drag it on down. Now I'm going to go back in again because I like mine a little slimmer. I'd rather do it thick and then make it slim. So I'm going to go back in and do the inside. And I'm going to show you how to do that right after I add my tail back onto this eyebrow. I'm going to make my eyebrow a little slimmer. And I'm just going to take my concealer. My eyelashes are always in the way. And just go up into my eyebrow. And make it slim. See how it went from this to this, from this to this. Now I'm going to do the same with the other eyebrow. This was not too bad though. And I also have a little brush, which is supposed to be used for applying lipstick, that I use like if there's a little part of my eyebrow that's not symmetrical, because I will be bothered all day if my eyebrows don't match. And it's really, really small. And I use that like to get little nicks and crannies for my stuff to match. So now next we're going to blend. So now I'm using my big angle brush. And all I'm going to do is take this at the bottom and blend my concealer into my skin so it doesn't look so bold. Now, if you were doing makeup, you would do the same process, but you would just cake on the concealer and make all of this really, really bold so that it can hold your eyeshadow. Now take it across the top and just blend this into your skin. You want no harsh lines. None. And you can also, well, after doing this, you can also use your finger too. But you want to use your brush at first. Don't mind this part. I have the Marc Cabuda right here. I don't know why or where it came from, but I always put concealer on it. Now after you did that, take the same brush and blend in the front of your eyebrows. And just blend, blend, blend to make it softer so it won't be so harsh. Don't mind that. Blend it in so it look more natural, ombre and shadowed. Right? Got me? Now you take the same brush and brush up the middle to make sure that there's no concealer hanging there. There's no pomade hanging there. To make sure nothing is ever too harsh. Now, if you ever feel like you skipped a spot, if there's ever any concealer spotting around, just take your little brush that I have and clean it up. And that's how you do your eyebrows, honey.